guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing well. I send you guys so much love and light. Thank you for being so patient with me because I know it's been like a few weeks since I posted over here on my channel. I've been mostly on Patreon, you guys. That's just so I could take a break. Just, getting burnt out, doing reading after reading after reading. I just needed a break, so that's where I've been. That's all. Just taking time to, call my energy back to me. So that's where I've been, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. I love you. I hope that you're all doing well. So today we're going to tap into the current energy around the person that you're in this no contact situation with. So for this reading, of course, focus on your specific person, and then I'm going to tap into their current energy. That's how they feel about you, how they're looking at things, what's going on with them personally, what is their energy like, vibe like, outlook like, maybe even things that they want to say to you. I'll just let you know everything that comes through, and feel free to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign because that can be helpful as well. And if it is your first time here or you're new, my name is Lynn. This is Passion Heart Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Let's start out with Gemini's reading. Happy birthdays to all the Geminis. Before I begin, just want to take a moment. The white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Gemini, let's get into your reading first. So this person that you're thinking of in the no contact situation, let's tap into their current energy. They're just analyzing everything about the connection right now. So know that you're definitely on their mind. You're definitely on their mind. When this person looks at the way they feel things played out with you, Gemini, they felt like it was always, well, more often than not, more talk than action. So this person feels like they were very invested, and they really are still invested. The plans that you guys made, or maybe the ways that very well you are invested in each other, they wanted all of that. They believed in all of that, and they still want to reap what they've sown. In other words, they still want this to come to fruition, the plans that the two of you made. So they are still heavily invested. Yes, it's practical, but I feel like that's important for you to know that they are thinking about the practical side of things, and that makes them connected to you, drawn to you, more attached to you. So for some of you, some of those like assets and tangible things that you share, it does keep this person attached to you. They're struggling though, Gemini, because they feel like you didn't see their worth, especially if this was a masculine energy. This masculine energy really feels like he was not allowed to fully embrace his masculine energy. He may not have been able to take the lead as often as he liked. It just feels like his masculinity was insulted. So he's still carrying that energy of feeling like he wasn't valued. This is very difficult for this person. That's what I can see. The connection, being in the no contact situation and having things be like stuck where it is, it brings them to such a dark and depressed place. Truly it does. And they're just thinking about all the promises that we still need to keep that we didn't, but that they want to. But they do feel like you guys really need to make up for lost time. So they're just analyzing everything, especially this person is really focused on money and things like that. Money and security and that sense of security. So when it comes to things financially, I can see that this person does feel very secure when it comes to you. That's not a question. It just feels like they're really closing off their heart, because in all the energies coming through, there's no cups, which is very telling to what this person is keeping suppressed. It's like they're not getting in touch with their heart. They're just, the energy that comes from them is very practical, even a little bit icy, where I can see they feel disrespected and they're still carrying that small little hint of resentment. And at the same time, they feel like they really need to be a perfectionist when it comes to things, or that there was just a lot of pressure to make things perfect, like a facade. So they're thinking very deeply about the connection, but then they're also thinking about what binds the two of you. And to be really, really honest with you, Gemini, they feel like you're more bound by practical reasons. Like, if you really want the honest truth, straightforward about like this person's feelings for you, I feel like their heart is like, even as I dig and dig and dig and dig, like, in all of these cards at the bottom of the deck, there's not one cup. It's very significant because it just shows me the way that this person has really buried their heart when it comes to this connection. So you'll know what you'll know why, of course, you'll know what's going on with you and your situation. But I know that this person feels like the two of you have things that you need to straighten out as far as business or just like practical reasons. And I know that they want to do that. It's just going to take a lot to get this person to show their heart to you again, to open up their heart to you again. But that doesn't mean that they want to be in a no contact situation. They don't want to be. And it's like they're just, I feel like they're closing off their heart because they feel like they were disrespected. So that's like their defense mechanism. But I feel like what Spirit wants you to know is the way that they believe in the plans and what they feel should still come to fruition between the two of you. So what I'm saying is this person hasn't fully given up hope. They haven't. It just feels like their heart is very buried under logic. Okay, Gemini, that's what I can see going on currently with this person. That is their energy. I love you guys so much. Leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And next is Cancer. Okay, Cancer. So the person on your mind, let's tap into their current energy as you guys are in this no contact situation. It's been a lot of things that they realize, but like things that they still try to deny. I feel like when it comes to you, this person really denies what it is that they truly feel. Because what I can see is that the two of you are divine counterparts. For sure. You've been together lifetime after lifetime. Let me show you these energies coming through. They love you, even if they don't know how to tell you that they love you. I feel like they're going to try and show it to you, though, through action. So this is not done at all. And you're not going to remain in this no contact situation. So basically, the no contact situation will be for as long as you'd like it to be, Cancer, because this person is looking at it like, when you want to talk to me, you'll talk to me. Like, they're not going to force you into anything, because they feel like if they were to try and approach you now, you would be very, very guarded, very closed off. They look at you like you don't want to hear from me, you don't want to see me, like you are fed up with me. If you felt like you were dealing with someone that was very player-ish, or just like wouldn't make a commitment, wouldn't give you the kind of stability, or like give you a relationship the way that you wanted, like they could have just been in and out of your life, or only with you, like in and out of your life. I can see you guys have a very passionate history here. Many satisfying sexual encounters and like romance and spontaneity and just like that passion and that chemistry. So I can see where the two of you, like, you're very irresistible to each other. So I know that when they would leave, or whenever, however that played out, whoever walked away would always come back, and then they would always accept them back anyway. Okay, so it just feels like this person, things between the two of you were very inconsistent, and that's just some of the circumstances I can pick up on. What Spirit wants you to know is the way that they don't want to embrace that energy anymore. They don't want to run. They don't want to be apart. They want consistency. It just feels like they don't know how to describe to you what it is that they feel. This person is moving towards like really being able to give you what they want to give you, which is a solid relationship. It feels like they have a lot of pressure around them, and they're getting ready to be relieved, pardon me, of that pressure very soon. So I think they're going to contact you. It's not good. You're not going to be in this no contact situation for much longer. But the question is, will you be willing to hear them out? Do you want to talk to them? Because they're going to contact you. Even though they feel like if they do that right now in the moment, you'll say no, they're still going to do it. So I feel like Spirit wants you to know that, so you're prepared to see whether or not you want to end the no contact situation. Because if they reach out to you, that could be the end of it right there. But if you still feel like you're in this space where you're right and they're wrong, and you're going to be closed off to them, like you don't want to hear anything that they have to say, or like you're just not ready to let them into your heart, then you'll remain in the no contact situation. But just know that they really want to rebuild the trust with you. So basically, like, where it goes is up to you. I know that they're coming towards you. I know that you are the love of their life. The two of you are similar in so many ways, yet you're like opposites. So it's like you're puzzle pieces and you just fit together beautifully. They feel like you're everything to them. I just feel like this person doesn't know how to describe what it is that they feel to you, Cancer. That's why I'm stressing it. So maybe it's someone who, like I said, shows it through their body language, maybe shows you sexually. That's their love language, how they feel about you, physical touch. Maybe they don't always know how to put it into words. All right, you guys. So that's what's going on with this person currently. They're going to make their way back to you and reach out. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe. Okay, my beautiful Leos. So who are you thinking of? Let's tap into the current energy as you guys are in this no contact situation. Oh gosh, they're just holding back. And it is so difficult to hold back everything that this person wants to pour out and say to you, because they have so much love that they are just dying to pour into this connection with you, Leo, to pour into you. I mean, look at the Ace of Cups coming through in reverse. That shows me how this person is really holding back. It would be easier to come forward because it's natural. The love is real. It's pure. It's sincere. It's true. So denying true love is something that takes so much work. It feels like this person can be either very cold or stoic, or they can be very difficult to read. They're definitely trying to be as logical as they can about this situation. But logic and love, it doesn't work like that. They can try for as long as they think they can to temper down and repress what it is that they feel, but it's just something that's going to burst. That's just how it works. The Ace of Cups, you can't contain this. You can't keep this inside because it's divine. It's meant to be shared. So the connection between the two of you is very divine. I know that they want to apologize, especially if they lost their temper, especially if they said things to you, Leo, that you felt were just way out of line or disrespectful, because they know for some of them that they dug their own grave. They know that it was that argument that led to the breakup, which ultimately led to the no contact situation. So they know that they're taking accountability for that, and they wish that they never showed you that side. They wish they never even had that side. So they're just thinking a lot about how they lost you and the mistakes, and they're very much grieving this connection. Even if they come across as though they're unbothered, or they come across as like they're cold, which is crazy because this person's heart beats for you. So the fact that they could really cover it up so well and like keep a straight face around you, that's crazy to me. This person is an actor or an actress because their heart is telling them that Leo is the one, the only one. So basically their head and their heart are in a battle right now when it comes to this connection. And if you're wondering, are they going to take a chance and contact me and come forward? It's like Spirit is going to have to drag this person kicking and screaming because they are just paralyzed by fear. If it really, this person hasn't felt things like this before. You opened up their heart chakra, and it's just like shocking to this person the way that you make them feel. And I feel like they've never experienced love like this, emotions like this, passion like this, sincerity like this, caring about someone so deeply as they care about you. Like this person really wants to protect you, Leo. But that has also paralyzed them from coming forward and taking a chance and being bold and making a move. But it is meant to be, and it's divine. So I feel like I just see you reconnecting, like the path is not closed off, like the so I feel like the two of you will break the no contact situation. I feel like you will reunite, but what I'm trying to explain to you is how it all comes together. See, it could be something that you just end up in the same place at the same time because it's divine intervention, and that's how things kick off between the two of you, breaking the ice, breaking the no contact situation. It's going to be something that just naturally happens because it's meant to. Okay, Leo. So yeah, I mean, you have someone that's so brokenhearted over you, and you are the love of their life. Did I mention Libra's energy and the initial M is here? Are you thinking of someone with that initial, or is that your initial? Gemini's energy is also here, so it could be who you're thinking of. Moon or rising signs, cross watchers. My God, they are so, like, you are under their skin, you are in their heart, you are flowing through their veins, Leo. You are, like, this person is attached to you. I think they cry tears of joy. I think they cry tears of sadness. I think this is this. It's funny because like what I keep seeing is literally like the Grinch. You know, at the end in the Grinch when his heart grows 2 sizes. I feel like that's what you did to this person. You came into their life and you opened up their heart in ways that they never knew their heart could be open, and it's like shocking. It's shocking. But it feels like this person's temper for some of you here is what got you guys in this whole no contact situation, because maybe you just felt like their anger or their temper or taking something out on you or them being just like righteous. Feels like that's what came between the two of you. So they take accountability for that. I mean, they do. And they're just thinking a lot about their mistakes. They love you. They want this. They need you. They don't understand this. You're just everything to them, Leo. This person is head over heels consumed. You are unforgettable. You've touched this person so deeply that they will remember you for the rest of their life. I mean, I see you guys getting back together and breaking the no contact, but say that that doesn't happen for whatever reason, you will live in this person's mind. But the pull is too strong. There's no way that they're not going to, there's no way that the divine is not going to bring the two of you back together to get the opportunity to break the no contact. So that's definitely going to happen. Okay, Leo, that's what I can see, you guys. I love you. That's the current energy around this person. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Thank you, Leo. Okay, Virgo, so the person on your mind, this no contact situation. Let's tap into the current energy. It's very interesting to me because I feel like this person, I know that they love you. They love you very deeply right now, but it feels like they want you to come forward. And if you were the one to come forward and break the no contact, there's so much that they, I don't know, would just mean so much to this person. I'm not sure why they're looking at it that way, Virgo. I just want you to know that that's what Spirit is showing me. Let me show you these energies because I can see Cancer, Leo, Pisces. Is anyone on the cusp of Leo here? Or is there like a Leo Cancer cusp, Leo Virgo cusp, Pisces, cross watchers, moon or rising sign? I'll mention it to you because I can see it. But it's funny because it's like a test for this person. They're ready to completely swallow their pride and make amends. Like they don't want to be in this no contact situation. But for some reason, they don't want to be the one to make the move. And like they are doubling down, like, I am not the one that's going to come forward. I am parked. My emergency brake is on. And I am not going to be the one that comes to them or breaks the no contact energy. So that's super important for you to know, Virgo, that they're looking at it that way. But the funny thing about it is they are saying to themselves and thinking like, okay, but if Virgo contacts me, oh my God, I just have so much love for them. I just have so much that I want to say. So it's like they're holding back because they feel like you should be the one to come forward. And it's like a guarantee in this person's energy. If you break the no contact situation, they are going to pour out so much love. There's so many things that this person wants to tell you, and they truly love you so deeply. They wouldn't know how to stop loving you even if they tried. And then I can see where they think like, well, if they reach out to me and break the no contact situation, oh my God, wouldn't that be amazing? I would just feel so much better. I would sleep so much better. The funny thing about it is part of them deep down, when I look even deeper, this person feels like you may not be open if they break the no contact. So it's like, I don't know, for some reason, like, I hope I'm expressing it to you correctly, the way that I'm putting it into words. They don't want to be in a no contact situation, and they're absolutely willing to be open to you if you break the no contact. Okay, so take from that what feels right to you, Virgo. You know, you have to do what you feel is best for you, but this person is really doubling down in that energy. Yeah, because for some reason they feel like if I were to reach out to you, you may not want to hear from me. Feels like for some of you here, the situation could have even been complicated before, where maybe you felt like this person was like too smothering towards you before, felt like they were too clingy, or there's like tendencies to be clingy here. I know that the last thing that someone wants is to come across as clingy. The seven of wands. That's the last thing that they want. So when I tap into this person's energy, the one on your mind, maybe that's why they're so bent on not being the one that comes forward. But it's not like it's a test of the ego or like a power trip. It's not about that, but they're, for whatever reason, that's what Spirit wants you to know, is that's what they've decided, and they're not going to change their mind. But they love you, and if you take that chance and that risk, they are going to shower you with love, affection, and attention. Yeah, this person, that's one of the biggest blockages here, is it feels like they lost their courage to come forward. They keep thinking, if I come forward, they don't want to hear from me. I'm going to be rejected. They're just carrying such a strong sense of rejection. That's what's preventing them from breaking the no contact situation. Okay, Virgo. So that's what's going on right now in this person's energy. I love you guys so much. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Thank you, Virgo, right? Libra. Let's get into your reading all about this no contact situation. The person on your mind, their current energy. Libra, it feels like you have someone that could have even recently gotten out of a connection. So it makes me wonder how long you've been in this no contact situation. Are you thinking of another Libra? They're definitely thinking of you. So for some of you, the scenario that I can pick up on is this person was recently in what looks like a serious relationship. Maybe they thought that was going to be their final relationship and that didn't work out. They're out of that relationship now and they're thinking of you. They're really thinking of you. You have someone that wants to reconnect with you and is hoping that they're going to get the chance to. So I feel like this is definitely a special reading for those of you watching that maybe this has been a no contact situation. I mean, for a while. And you really don't know what's going on with that person. You are very much in their energy. Your presence is still on their mind. This person has a little bit of baggage though currently because they feel like a failure when it comes to love. So they're being really hard on themselves. They feel like the connection ended, it failed, and that's just something that leaves them, feeling vulnerable. And I know that they're not looking to have a rebound with you, but they are looking for your comfort. Like this person is really thinking about you. It just feels like they have a lot going on emotionally and they're just trying to save face and juggle everything. I just pick up on the energy so strongly and I can't deny it. This is a reading for those of you that have been out of contact from this person for quite some time, maybe even a few years. Maybe even up to 5 years for some of you here. And you're wondering, do they still think about me? Do they want to see me? It's like that type of energy. What's going on with them? They could have even called off an engagement. Or like they were living with someone and they're not living with that person anymore. It's very like serious. The connection felt established, but it's no longer. And it has them thinking of you. So they may be closer than you realize, Libra. Closer to you, like as in your vicinity. I feel like this person is around you and you don't know that they're as close to you as they are. But that's where they are right now. They're in this space of like, oh, wow, if you could find a way to contact them, they would feel like it's miraculous. They would feel like, wow, that really means something because, you're on their mind, but they don't know that they're on your mind, if that makes sense. In other words, if you were to reach out to them, this person would feel like that's divine intervention. They would feel like it's something that's incredibly special, like it's a sign. It means so much more, like it means something. So if this person means something to you and you're thinking about what it would be like to rekindle things with them as far as seeing where it could go, exploring it again, a relationship, just know that this person is in a fragile place. They need building up. Of course that has to come from within. But it's also like they just need to hear that they're not like a problem. I don't know. Just felt like in the connection they were in, they had to bear the brunt of things because I can see where they're taking it so hard, where they feel like I'm just no good at love. Not that they did something in particular to sabotage the connection. They just feel like they're unlucky. So they're coming in with that baggage, and I can see that they are emotional. But they are thinking of you. And if you're thinking of them, it's a sign for you to reach out to this person. Just handle the energy accordingly, If you feel like that's, I don't want to take on all that baggage, maybe I'll give them a little time to heal, then, do what you feel is best for you. But I feel like it's an energy check-in to let you know that this person from the past, maybe even way in the past, as far as 5 years ago, is thinking of you right now. And that's what they're going through currently. Okay, you guys. Now, for others of you where the energy is more current, I feel like how long are you going to be in the no contact situation? As far as what move are you willing to make? I'm not trying to be nosy when I ask, but it feels like remaining in this no contact situation like just leaves your person open to pursuits, because it does feel like they will have someone that's like, I feel like this person has even already tried to get your person to open up to them, get your person to like come over and like we can talk about things. But this person has the intention of growing closer to your person, kind of taking advantage of their vulnerabilities right now. You know, because they miss you so much, and I can see where they're doing nothing but talking about you to this person, but they want to come back, they want to be with you, and they just feel so sad about the way that things failed. Even if they're like publicly showing that they're okay, or even show like if publicly, you know, it comes across by whatever they're posting, how you see them like they're not thinking about it, they're unbothered, or they're okay, that couldn't be further from the truth. This person is going through so much emotionally, getting in touch with emotions that they didn't even know they could feel, which is very uncomfortable for them. So you have someone that's trying to kind of slip in there during this no contact situation between the two of you. Someone who's trying to take advantage of your person and get them to become attached through opening up emotionally. So that's why I asked the question of how long will you be in the no contact situation? If you have any control over it, you know, you'll know what your situation is like and whether or not you can return to your person's life. I don't say it to put fear in you or to pressure anyone to make a move, but there is someone around them that's trying to get close to them. Okay, you guys. That's what I can see going on in the no contact situation. And for those of you that resonate with like the second half of the reading, your person, they don't want to seek comfort in anyone else's arms. They're being taken advantage of emotionally, or there's potential for that. They want to come back home. They want to be with you. They want to hear from you. If they spend time with anyone else, it really is just so they can talk about you. Okay, that's what I can see going on, you guys. I love you so much, Libra. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Thank you, guys. Okay, Scorpio. So this no contact situation, let's focus on your person's current energy. Anyone thinking of a Leo or a Pisces, those two energies have come through. Maybe cross watchers watching your reading, Scorpio, or your own moon or rising sign. It feels like this person has kind of made their home their sanctuary. It's funny that even though you're in a no contact situation, even if you were living with this person, it just feels like their home life and money and things like that comes across as very harmonious. The 10 of Pentacles shows me this person is settled. They're thriving. They're doing well. Like as far as things financially and being taken care of, like they're very much taken care of, whether they're taking care of themselves or whatever the situation is. This person's home life and money situation is very, very stable. And it feels like if they work from home or if they spend a lot of time at home, they're just like so focused on making it as beautiful as it can be. You know, maybe that's where this person kind of throws their energy, so to speak, during this no contact situation, Scorpio. You may find out later, like once you guys break the no contact. Yeah, because you will. I'll just tell you that now. You'll find that they tell you, oh my God, I was like cleaning my house from top to bottom, or I was moving furniture around, or I was rearranging and redecorating. It's just, maybe that's where this person channels their creativity, because it does really feel like this no contact situation has your person, pardon me, really tapped into their creativity and their magic. So this could be someone who's already spiritually inclined, as far as maybe being someone that's a psychic, a medium, a sensitive, someone that just is into tarot, practices magic, Wiccan, whatever the case is. It just feels like this person feels their energy has been called to them. They feel very restored. Interesting, Scorpio. I hope that that makes you feel happy, letting you know that this person is in such a good place, like they're in a high vibration. So maybe they've even been doing like a lot of inner work for sure, ascending, focusing on balancing their chakras, focusing on positivity, focusing on manifestation, focusing on affirmations. It just feels like this person is in a place where they feel very powerful and in control. So they are in good spirits. If you were wondering, are they going to leave where they are, something about relocating, this person isn't going anywhere. They're very much settled. They're very settled. Their home life looks very happy and secure. And they're not leaving. That's where they're going to be. So during this no contact situation, you just have someone that is very charged up and feels very powerful and just feels unstoppable. Did you recharge their batteries, Scorpio? Did they get all of this energy from you? It depends on the situation that you're in. They're willing, they want to hear from you. But I don't think they're going to be the one that reaches out, although I know the two of you will come back together. Like that, it's just meant to be the wheel of fortune. It's like divine timing. So things are going to realign for the two of you, where you break the no contact situation and you're back together. You know something though? I'll tell you this to give you the upper hand, because it's almost like a power struggle in a sense with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Wands and the Magician together shows me that someone is very spiritually elevated. Could even be a very gifted psychic, medium, someone that's very gifted spiritually, even influential. But seeing okay, so it's like a power struggle, because the ego is here and then there's like power and control. And I tell you this to give you the upper hand, because this person wants you to be the one that comes forward. But let me tell you, if you do come forward, they're going to welcome you with open arms. It's going to be such a sign to this person that things are safe with you. It's going to be such a sign to them, because remember, they're very spiritual and intuitive. So they're looking for signs and synchronicities regarding this connection. So if you come forward, they are going to take that as God or the universe answered my prayers, gave me a sign. I know that it's right. So they feel like what's meant to them is going to come to them. And if you're meant to be theirs, then you are going to come to them. But like I said, I tell you this to give you the upper hand, especially if you feel like they should be the one that comes to you. Well, let them think it was their idea, honestly. I mean, you have the information and you can use that to your advantage. And I know that they want you to come forward. And if you do come forward, they're going to take that as it's a divine intervention, divine message. So some of you could feel like it is your place to come forward. And if that is the case, you're really being nudged gently to consider it, because it can really get things back on track with the two of you. And then it feels like when you come back into this person's life, you're going to see that they're in a really like great energy. And it feels like time between you and this person is even going to be more abundant and prosperous and happy. Feels like the no contact situation has actually been really good for this person, because it's allowed them to recharge. They're really recharged and in such a positive mindset. So they want you to come forward. And if you do, I can see you guys rekindling things, definitely. But even if you feel like that's not right, you don't want to break the no contact, you don't want to make the first move, I know that based on divine timing, the universe is going to bring the two of you back into alignment again. So there's going to be an opportunity to talk, whether you just happen to end up at the same place at the same time, or if they come forward. I feel like I have to just put this out there. For whoever it is that's waiting for someone to break the no contact, once they do, really let that be the end of the no contact. Don't keep testing. Don't keep trying. No. It feels like if you've been waiting for someone to break no contact and they do, embrace it and let yourselves move forward. You know, do what you feel is best for you, Scorpio, but that's the advice coming through from Spirit. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the messages. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading all about this no contact situation. The person on your mind. Let's tap into their current energy. There's no one that can replace you. They are heartbroken over you. Like, OMG, this person is very depressed about being apart from you in this no contact situation. Are you thinking of a Leo or a Gemini? Their energy is here, so I'll mention it to you. So yeah, very much in the depth of despair, not to be extra, but when you see the sun in reverse, I know that this person is normally very bright and bubbly, happy-go-lucky, very talkative, cheerful. Even someone who's not afraid to let their inner child shine and be happy and silly. So it's surprising to those around them when they see this person who's normally so bright and vivacious to see them down in the dumps like this. I think people around this person have never seen them this upset. And it's all because of the separation. They feel like you're irreplaceable. There's no question. Like their mind is made up. Like you are who they belong with. The two of you belong together. So this is so painful. They don't really know where they stand with you, and this person is so stubborn on top of it. So approaching them right now will not be easy, Sagittarius. I feel like if you were to try and approach this person right now, no, even though they are, oh my God, it's crazy because I can see you reaching out to them. Say you text them or you call them. They look down at their phone. They see your name. A huge smile comes across this person's face and they're like, oh my God, yes. But then they don't pick up the phone, or they start like playing these weird games, or they get mad. So it's like their higher self knows. Their higher self knows what this connection means, how much they love you, but it's just like this person's ego and their stubborn streak that's a blockage right now. That's a blockage for this person. So it feels like, even though, like, okay, so if you're thinking about reaching out, I can see that's what happens if you do. They could leave you unread, or just be very cold to you, passive aggressive towards you. It will not go well. I feel like if you want the honest advice from Spirit, give this person a little more time before you reach out to them, because they're not going to be open and receptive to it anyway, even though they're aching for you, yearning for your love, your affection, your attention, even though they want to hear from you. If you want to test the waters just to make sure that you're, crossing all of your T's and dotting all of your I's, so to speak, if you want to test the waters, you could definitely test it by sending a text message to them. Don't say like, hey, or anything like that. Say something thoughtful if you want this advice from Spirit, just to test the waters, to let them know that you're thinking about them. And if you're open to talking, like, invite them. If you want to test the waters, I say go for it, especially if you feel called to do that, if you don't want to just feel like you're leaving them hanging. But at the same time, don't be surprised if they respond to you in this way. It's just that they're a wreck over you. They love you. They want to talk to you. The last thing they want is to be in a no contact situation. It's just, I think there's a part of them that feels insecure and judged. So it's like not knowing where they stand with you triggers a lot of this person's insecurities. Anyone thinking of a Virgo? Virgo's energy is here, you guys. So it feels like what they'll do in the meantime, like they're just going through a very horrible experience right now. And I don't say that to make you feel guilty, Sagittarius, but it is like this person is grieving the connection and they're down in the dumps. And it feels like when they're not asleep or they're not talking about this or they're not crying or they're not just silent, they're probably just pouring themselves into work. So someone is a wreck over you in this no contact situation. But then I see like they're so stubborn. So it's a fine line with this person. Do what you feel is best for you. But they're getting in their own way right now. Just being so righteous. That's this person's stance on things, is like, I'm right about this. I don't want to see anything else, entertain anything else, hear anything else. They're very much doubling down. Stubborn, very stubborn. Okay, you guys, so that's the vibe around this person. They don't want to be around anyone. They don't want to be bothered. This person is like very much in hermit energy, very much in Grinchy kind of energy, and it's all because of this no contact situation. They just really love you, and they're taking it so hard right now. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I can see going on currently. I love you guys. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, thank you. Hey, Capricorn. All right, let's get into your reading now. So this no contact situation, let's focus on your specific person and their current energy. Capricorn, I'll be honest with you, it feels like there's a lot of people, like more than one for sure, interested in pursuing your person. It does feel that way. Let me show you these energies coming through. The 5 of Wands and also the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. I can just see where you'll have people that are going to try and shoot their shot with them right now as you guys are in this no contact situation. So it definitely feels like it's known that the two of you are in a no contact situation. Like people definitely know about it. So it feels like your person, if they're not already dating, they could consider starting to date. You know why they're doing it is because you guys, okay, it's because they look at it like I've wasted time and time is weighing on this person's mind and their heart and their energy. Like the clock is ticking and they need to make up for lost time. Is this their biological clock? It could very well be. They just feel like I can't waste any more time. I need to find someone. They don't want to be in a no contact situation. But then they really do feel like the connection has run its course. It's not that they want it, but they feel like realistically, that's what reality shows them, tells them. So they're definitely very caught in the 3D, so to speak. This person, you know, with the no contact situation, they're thinking that the connection has run its course. And they've spent a lot of time crying over this, literally crying, especially at night, tossing and turning and miserable and can't sleep. And they just feel like I've cried out every tear. So I know that they feel that they've experienced a lot of pain in the connection and they don't want to keep experiencing that pain. They want to put that pain behind them and move forward. And then the no contact is like being in limbo, which just creates more anxiety for this person. So they're looking at it like, okay, we're in a no contact situation. Plus, I have people that are interested in me, and I can't waste any more time. I don't want to. I don't want to waste any more time. I don't know. For some reason, this person is really hung up on timing, and they feel like they should be further along than where they are now. So I mean, I can definitely see that your person, even though they may start dating someone, they're not opening up their heart to anyone. It's more practical, it's more strategic, it's more out of fear, it's not out of love and them actually having feelings for someone and being wooed and drawn to that person. No, it's like, okay, I need this. So it makes me wonder, was there a lot of pressure in this connection? Did you guys go into a no contact because of pressure? If this person put a lot of pressure on you, honestly, they still want those things. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking of rekindling, if that was something that came between the two of you before. I know there's still, they're not going to open their heart to anyone, but I feel like there's such a strong possibility that they could become attached to someone or let someone become attached to them because of the way that they are looking at it as though we're in no contact. It's run its course. So for whoever was, wondering, should you break the no contact? Should you make a move? You want to do that sooner rather than later. Not to put pressure on you, but the more this, or the longer I should say, the two of you remain in this no contact situation, they have people around them that want to date them, and I feel like they will if they're not already. They could end up in another relationship even though their heart is not invested. I don't want to sound like I'm judging this person at all, but I just know that they are very pressed when it comes to time, and that's something that they feel they cannot compromise on at all. Like it's a deal breaker, wasting more time, or delays. Delays are a deal breaker still currently in this person's energy. All right, Capricorn. So that's what I can see going on energetically with this person currently. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video, Capricorn. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, Aquarius. So who are you thinking of? Let's tap into that person's energy during this no contact situation. Crying over you, losing sleep over you, for real, like legitimately crying. Even if this is a masculine energy, especially if this is a masculine energy, this person has so much regret about not seeing your worth. If this is a feminine energy you're watching for, she really feels heartbroken that you didn't see her worth. She feels very abandoned currently still. But the overall energy, you guys, no matter whether you're watching for a feminine, divine feminine or divine masculine, the overall energy is the Nine of Swords with the Page of Swords in reverse. But then when I look a little bit deeper, the Emperor and the Empress is coming through. Okay, so there's a lot of significant messages here. Just know that this person is very deeply in love with you and attached to you and feels like you're the only one. And then on top of it, like has given you this title of who their future spouse is supposed to be, or the future mother or father of their children. If you're not that already, they've given you that title in their heart and in their mind. So this whole no contact situation has them truly broken up, and they're just replaying everything now. Things that they wish they didn't hear from you, things that they wish they didn't say, what they could have done differently. They've played it forwards, backwards, up, down, from every scenario, crying, tossing, turning, losing sleep. This has been very, very difficult for this person. And then with the Page of Swords in reverse, I can see where it's just so painful to look at things they don't want to look at. It's like a lot of internal conflict for this person. And then on top of it, feeling like, are you still looking for me? Are you thinking of me? Do you still want me? So they have a lot of questions right now about your feelings for them and where they stand with you. This person is so hurt though, Aquarius, and you know, please don't think I'm trying to take their side when I tell you that, but there's a lot of pain. I mean, the 9 and 10 of Swords. So it's confusing because I know there's times when they feel like they were backstabbed or betrayed. But then, on top of it, I feel like this person, even though they are so hurt, on top of it, I feel like they are still willing to move forward. This person does have a very resilient nature to them. I feel like they can be very forgiving as well, or like they don't hold a grudge. They move past things quicker than you may realize about them. It's like they're just trying to understand everything. They're trying to understand if you need space, why do you need space? But like, okay, if you need space, I have to accept the fact that you need space. And maybe if you need space, I should take space to work on me too. I mean, they're thinking about it very deeply. So they're thinking about, you know, ascension, a high vibration, what's best for the two of you spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So, I mean, I think the two of you are an amazing couple in many ways, just having misinterpretations about things, because I can see where there's so many ways that you guys are on the same page, but maybe you misinterpret things and you don't see that you are, and it causes conflict. So this person is just thinking of you constantly, and I mean, they still want you, like that's without a doubt. They don't want to cry anymore. They don't want to feel the pain, but they don't want to put pressure on you and rush you. I can see that if you were to come forward, Aquarius, if you feel like that's right for you and break this no contact situation, oh my God, they will like jump into your arms or squeeze you and just, it's a yes. It's a yes, 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 yes. Like, let's do this again. Let's clear the air. Let's start over. Like, this person is just so open to that. So even though there's a lot of pain, I see how they're willing to move forward, but it's like just trying to find your footing with each other, where they want you to make sure that you are respected and acknowledged. But again, at the same time, they want to make sure that they're respected and acknowledged as well for who they are and what they bring to the connection. It just feels like between the two of you, there's a lot of hurt feelings due to misinterpreting things, not seeing that the other one really was on your side or had your back, feeling like it was the opposite when indeed it wasn't. So two very sensitive souls together who are actually very sensitive towards each other as far as the words that are spoken. So maybe moving forward, something to consider when it comes to this connection for whoever is watching is to really choose your words wisely and be gentle with your words, because I feel like the two of you will mirror that back to each other. There's just so many regrets, but then just such a strong desire to move forward and just do it right. So there's a lot of tension here. Still such a deep connection. It's like worrisome. So just know that if you feel like you're kind of going crazy over this person, you're watching readings about them, you're thinking about them, you can't get them off of your mind, it's the same exact energy for them. So don't think you're all alone in that. The two of you, I can see, really are crazy about each other. It just feels like the blockages come from, to a certain extent, from misinterpreting things. Because it feels like the two of you have the same intentions towards each other. I don't see any like heaviness or darkness to tell you about or warn you about, moreover, in this person's energy. It feels like the two of you are very similar and you have the same goals and intentions, feelings for each other, but it just feels like the blockage is about miscommunications to a certain extent. Okay, you guys, so that's what's going on in this person's energy currently. I love you, Aquarius. Thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. All right, Pisces, let's get into your reading. So this person on your mind, the no contact situation, let's tap into their current energy. It's a very interesting dynamic, and like I sigh because there's a lot. This is intense because 10 of swords, 10 of wands, 10 of pentacles. Tens are very significant in tarot because it's like one door closes and another opens. It feels like this person sees themselves as being at a crossroads and is like being pulled one direction to another. They don't know what's going to happen. Their overall energy is like, I'm tired of being worried. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Their mind is all over the place. It's very nervous energy, very anxious energy, but then also like just wanting a purge and a release and wanting a fresh start. So this person is very confused about whether or not they want to come towards you or not, Pisces. They're very confused about that because when they keep thinking about maybe even something that recently happened here, or maybe even holding on to things from the past, if that's what they tend to do. It's like the past, though, or something very recent is very much in the present. And this person looks at it in a negative light. So they're looking back at things in a negative light. And if you shared a house with this person, and maybe you asked them to leave or you left, things just feel very chaotic around the household, around my family life, around like my situation, even worried like around my money. This person just feels like there's a lot of chaos around them. Everything feels up, it's just like it's all thrown up in the air and I don't know what's going to happen. That is how they feel. But then they feel like they're at a breaking point as well. And so that's why they feel like they're torn, like back and forth. Which direction do I go in when it comes to you? This person is on the verge of starting a new chapter in their life. And I can see that they're going to go towards whoever they feel pulls them out of the cold. Whether that's you doing it or it's someone else, to be honest with you, Pisces, because this person, I just feel like they don't know if, I know they're ready to start new. I know that they're ready to close out cycles and chapters. Like, I mean, like bad. I don't know how to express how badly this person wants to move forward and have a fresh start in their life. Like everything is telling them this. There's no changing their mind about that. I think that's really important to know. But moreover, they are going to go towards whoever they feel is beckoning towards them, like pulling them out of the cold. So if you're wondering if there's a chance, there's a part of them that, yes, they do want to hear from you. They do. It's interesting to me that I think they're just confused. They don't know which direction they want to go in, but they're still drawn to you, connected to you. Obviously, if you guys have a history, a family, maybe some of you have even been with this person over 10 years. Of course, you guys have roots, so they're still connected to you. It just feels like you have wounds that have not healed. And like when it starts to heal, it gets picked at and then it gets scabbed over again. And at this point, it's turned into something, you can use your imagination. It's just, at this point, it's something that they just desperately want to move away from. All right. I still see that this person is connected to you, although they really desire to like purge from anything that is unhealthy. They want to hear from you. They do. So you're dealing with someone right now that's in a place where I just feel like they're very confused. And then I'll be straight with you, Pisces. They're very like, I don't know where they're going to go because they don't know. So tread lightly when it comes to them as far as rekindling things with them. For those of you that resonate with this reading and maybe know things have been taken too far with these 3 10s coming through, you don't know, even if you put yourself out there, if they're going to come towards you. It's very unpredictable in this person's energy. So I say, if you want to take that chance, just know that you're putting your heart on the line if you do. Okay, Pisces, that's what I can see. That's what's going on with this person right now. That's what their vibe is like. I love you guys. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Thank you, Pisces. All right, Aries, let's get into your reading. This person on your mind, this no contact situation. What's the current energy like around this person? They're in a place where it just feels like they're in a very jerky place, or like a stop and go kind of place. Things don't really feel stable around this person right now. For some of you, you've been apart for a while and you're watching because you're just really curious about what this person's life is like right now. It's funny because it feels like some days they're ready, like they're very motivated and they're ready to like get up and take action and pursue. It feels like this person could even be a natural procrastinator. So it's like some days they can really dive deep into that energy, and then other days, just for some reason, this person's energy comes across as like up and down, hot and cold, back and forth. So it does make me wonder, not to be too nosy, but for any of them, do they struggle with any kind of imbalance, or is it like anything like, does it have to do with anything with their mental health? Because I just see where this person has highs and lows, and that's what the vibe is like around them currently, having highs and lows. But then not really wanting to take things head on. Would rather sweep something under the rug or deflect or focus my attention elsewhere. And then like really, once I focus my attention elsewhere, going above and beyond, like manically. It's very interesting to me. Like really going above and beyond. And what Spirit is showing me is, even if like they want to get their mind off of something and say they're like, oh, okay, so let me cook or let me bake something. They'll like make a 5-course meal or 10 dozen cookies. Or like, do you know what I mean? It's like this person is very avoidant, currently still very avoidant, and trying to do things to distract themselves. So they're just in this energy of being very lost. If you were looking for them to grow during the separation and feel more secure, I can see that this person, they still come across as very lost. But some things they're so dogmatic about. That's why it's interesting in this person's energy. It's like highs and lows. It's black or it's white. It's like finding middle ground with them. If you found that was difficult, I can see currently in their energy, it still may be difficult for you to find middle ground with them. It just feels like this person has a tendency to make a mountain out of a molehill. Like, I don't want to sound judgmental when I say these things about them, but that's really what it's like. They make things a lot bigger than it needs to be. Rather than taking an easy path, they take a difficult path. They go off-road. They choose to swim upstream. So it's like this person there's a lot of self-sabotaging energy here as well. So if you felt like it was a difficult connection and you've dealt with the self-sabotaging ways or the highs and lows, this person still feels like they're in that same energy. Maybe that's just who they are. Maybe that's just what they're going through. Maybe they haven't changed. If this has been a while, it's no contact, and you're checking the energy around this person. So it's just like, honestly, they're very scattered. They're lost. They're all over the place. Someone here could be bipolar or even have anxiety and depression. That's what I can see. Someone who's struggling, definitely someone who's struggling mentally, even if it's just anxiety, like through overthinking. I can see that that's where they are. So to be very honest with you, you're wondering if this person is going to come towards you. And you know what? Since they go through these highs and lows, it's funny because I will tell you no, I feel like they won't come towards you. But if they feel like they have something that comes over them and they're at a high point or they feel compelled, you may hear from this person randomly, like midnight, in the middle of the night. They reach out to you. Just very scattered energy. So what I'm saying to you is it feels like this person is very unstable. I don't feel like they'll be able to bring you consistency. Maybe it's better that the two of you remain in separation if you're looking for something that's smooth and stable and consistent, because this person's vibe is not like that. So if you let them come back into your life, they're going to bring this type of energy into your life. So you'll know if that's right for you or not, depending on what's going on. That's what I can see, you guys. I love you so much, Aries. That's the current energy around this person. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, my beautiful Taurus, last but certainly not least. So let's get into your reading, all about this person on your mind. The energy, current energy, no contact situation. So every initial in the deck has come through in your reading so far, Taurus. There's only 3 and they're all here, and it makes me wonder, are these significant to you? J, B, and M. So you may have a person on your mind with that initial. Could be your initial. Is this about a Scorpio or a Sagittarius? Their energy is coming through as well. Oh my God, this person, it's like a faucet that has turned on and there's no off switch when it comes to the love. I feel like this person's love is undying. They're even more in love with you now since the no contact situation. They feel like you are their other half, like they're broken without you. They need you. They want you. They love you. You're everything to them. You're their best friend. And now I can see that this person just wants to let you in completely and share anything and everything with you. Like there's this longing, and like this person is dying to just open up to you. So if they held back from you in the connection, I know that they really regret doing that. There's just so much that they want to share with you, so much that they want to experience with you. So this person loves you, but then at the same time, it feels like they don't believe they have a whole lot of control over where things go next, or maybe even a lot of control over their life. The overall energy is the 2 of Wands. They're in this mindset that I don't know what to do to open up the path for us. I don't know what to do to make it right. I don't know which steps to take. I don't know which move to make. So they're kind of frozen in that energy. So if you're wondering why they haven't come forward, it's because this person feels like they don't know what to say or do. They're just like frozen and they don't know which direction to go in. But they love you. And I mean, God, they love you. They would do anything for you, anything. There's this energy coming through with the Death card about change and refusal to change, and like things being stuck, not moving forward. So it makes me wonder, like, what were those conflicts between the 2 of you? Because I know that's what came between the 2 of you. So this person is thinking about things that were supposed to change on your end that didn't. And since things didn't change on your end, how can things change on my end? I know how much they want you. They love you. They don't want to be without you. But it feels like that's not their choice. It feels like it's your choice. Or at least this person is giving all their power over to you, Taurus. And that's important for you to know, that the fate of the connection they feel really is in your hands. Oh my God, if you're wondering, will they take me back? Absolutely. You are the love of their life. They can't say no to you. They won't say no to you. They wouldn't say no to you. I'm not saying this to belittle this person in any way, but you could be back in their life anytime you want. And that is what they want. They want to share everything with you. I know that there's some broken promises here, but this person will not let that come between the two of you. So there really is a sense of a clean slate and forgiveness, even though they don't know how to move things forward. I feel like if you want to move things forward, all you have to do is reach out to this person. No pressure. Do what you feel is best for you. But I can see that if you do, they're going to forgive everything. You're going to get a clean slate. They're going to put you right back up on a pedestal. If you're masculine watching this person is going to put you right back into the position of either being their man, their husband. Yeah, they're going to put you right back up on that pedestal. That spot is reserved for you and only you. Whether you're feminine, masculine, that spot is reserved for you and only you. That's what I can see. Because this person just feels like you are divinely connected, my divine partner, my other half, the love of my life, everything. You're everything to them right now, currently. Okay, Taurus. Loves you deeply, but just is lost and not sure what to do. Like they don't know what to do. So that's what's going on with them right now. That is their current energy. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next reading.